Hi, welcome to a quick tutorial video on how to configure Confluence with the Wyzed Learning and Compliance system. This process is going to have two unique steps. The first step is to directly connect Confluence and Wyzed together, and the second step is to create profiles, which will then allow and automatically assign your Confluence users when they click into the My Learning button, which will automatically then enroll them, assign them in courses, apply tags, as well as additional qualification information you want to track. Starting off with, though, we're going to log into our Confluence system. It's important to note that for these steps, you should have already added the add-on. As well, you are also going to need a Wyzed free trial or a full system in order to complete the configuration today. If you don't have either of those things, feel free to reach out to us at info@wyzed.com. You can also jump over to our website at wyzed.com, and you can get started with your own 14-day free trial. Starting off with, though, we're logged into our system here as an admin, and now we're going to click onto our general configuration. And again, we've already added the Wyzed add-on. So here to access it, we can either scroll down and click into our Manage Add-ons, or we can also scroll down to the bottom here and click on the Wyzed configuration. Next, we need to do two things. First thing is, now we need to take this login URL, and we now need to go over to our Wyzed system. And now we're going to click on the left-hand side, click onto our account settings, and here we're going to click now on our SSO tab. Firstly, we're going to put in the URL that we got over from our Confluence side, and we're going to save that. And next, we'll scroll down here and we'll take our secret key, and we'll just simply enter it into the Confluence system along with the access URL. Once that's done, we can now choose the behavior. We can either have, so when the Confluence user clicks the My Learning button, it'll redirect them to Wyzed, or the more popular option is to have it show learning inside Confluence. And this will iframe the Wyzed system into the Confluence experience. Having done this, though, we're going to click Save. And now we can see here that we're looking good and it's all configured. And again, if you have any questions during this process, you can always contact us at info@wyzed.com. Next, we need to now go on to the second step, and that is to create and assign the learner profiles. This here, again, will allow the Wyzed system to know that when a learner clicks the My Learning button for the first time, which courses, tags, and information and qualifications need to be applied to that Confluence user. So here, we're going to go back into our Wyzed system, and we're going to again click on the top left-hand button, and here we'll click on the Profiles tab. We're going to go through and we're going to create a sales profile. Firstly, we're going to select what information qualifications we want to track. So let's say we want to track our driver's license number, driver's license, and we're going to make sure they're visible, as well as we want their hire date. Next, we're going to select which tags we want them to be applied. So let's click the sales tag. And last here, we're going to select which courses we want the Confluence user to be initially enrolled into. And we'll click Next Step, and now we'll review. And now we'll click Create Profile. Going back to our Confluence system, we're going to refresh the page. And now it's going to pull through the learner profiles. So here we're going to select the Confluence group, so sales, and we're going to select the Wyzed profile for sales. And again, this will allow anybody with this Confluence group application that when they click that My Learning button again, it will then pair it to the Wyzed profile and make those necessary required changes. Here we're going to click Save Changes, and now we can go through and continue to add assignments, but for now, that's all done, and your Wyzed system is all ready to go. If you haven't already seen the other previous video, which quickly walks you through the Confluence user's perspective on how the integration works, make sure you do so. And again, if you have any questions, you can always contact us at info@wyzed.com.